In the small, secluded town of Willowbrook, nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains, there was a legend that sent shivers down the spines of its residents. The legend spoke of a cursed river, known as the Blackwater Creek, which flowed through the heart of the town. For generations, the people of Willowbrook had whispered tales of tragedy and misfortune that befell anyone who dared to venture too close to the sinister waters. They said that on moonless nights, the river emitted an eerie, otherworldly glow, as if the spirits of the damned were beckoning from its depths. One fateful summer, a group of adventurous teenagers decided to put the legend to the test. Led by Mark, the fearless leader of the group, they set out one evening with flashlights and a camera, determined to capture evidence of the river's cursed nature. As they approached the Blackwater Creek, the air grew icy, and the sound of the flowing water seemed to turn into mournful whispers. The moon was hidden behind heavy clouds, casting an inky darkness over the scene. Ignoring their fear, the group pressed on, their camera's light slicing through the shadows. They reached the riverbank and began to snap pictures. Strange, ghostly figures appeared in the photos, and the group's unease deepened. Suddenly, a chilling mist rose from the water, forming sinister shapes that coiled around their ankles. Panicked, they tried to flee, but something unseen dragged Mark into the river's depths. The others raced back to town, their screams echoing through the night. The next morning, a search party combed the area, but Mark was never found. The legend of the cursed Blackwater Creek had claimed another victim, and the people of Willowbrook knew never to trifle with the river's dark secrets. To this day, the legend lives on, a cautionary tale for anyone who hears the mournful whispers of the Blackwater Creek, warning them to stay far, far away from its malevolent waters. As time passed, the chilling tale of the Blackwater Creek evolved into a warning for the residents of Willowbrook. The townsfolk became increasingly superstitious, with many avoiding the river at all costs. It wasn't just the legend of Mark's disappearance that fueled their fear. There were other eerie incidents that seemed to affirm the river's malevolent nature. One winter, during a particularly harsh snowstorm, a local resident named Sarah ventured too close to the creek. She claimed to have heard faint cries for help coming from the frozen river's surface. Driven by a desire to rescue anyone in need, she cautiously approached the ice, but as she neared, the voices grew louder and more desperate. The ice beneath her feet suddenly cracked, and she fell into the icy waters, disappearing without a trace. A few years later, a group of fishermen who had scoffed at the legend decided to try their luck along the Blackwater Creek. They cast their lines into the frigid waters and settled in for a day of fishing. But as the sun began to set, they reeled in their lines, only to find grotesque, mutilated fish. The men were horrified and fled, swearing never to return to the cursed river. The Blackwater Creek became a forbidden place, a dark stain on the landscape, and the townspeople avoided it as if it were a cursed ground. It was as though the river itself had become sentient, seeking out those who dared to test its malevolence. The legend of the Blackwater Creek serves as a reminder to the residents of Willowbrook that some mysteries are best left unsolved, and that there are forces in the world that are beyond human understanding. Thank you for listening patiently. Share and comment if you like the story. Stay with us by subscribing to our channel.